What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy Joshua Martin, and if you watched my last two videos, I uploaded my unboxing and my GH5 setup, you'll know that I'm trying to go after a particular aesthetic, but I have a very unique story to tell you. Now, this is not going to be the full review of the lens. I'm still testing it out. I shot with it a couple of times so far. What I want to talk about is how I kind of messed up on my purchase. So probably you don't know anything about an anamorphic lens. It screws on to the front of your whatever your taking lens is. Taking lens just means the lens that's attached to your camera. So at the time when I was, figuring out what to purchase, I was looking at SLR Magic's lens, which is their 25mm T.95, whatever that wide aperture. Nobody shoots that wide. But I got that lens, and I got the 2x adapter for the front of it. Now, when I made the purchase, in my mind, I had looked at all the specs so I can actually fit these two pieces together. And in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, totally, this works because they say all of their lenses are adapted to their adapters. So this is perfect. I bought the lens, bought that, yeah. Come to find out, the lens that I bought has a much smaller filter. It's a 52mm thread in the front. And the adapter is a 62mm on the rear. And I'm like, when things like this happen, I get so frustrated with myself because I know I make purchases too quickly. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? Well, how can I test these two lenses? I was, oh wait, I can get a step-up ring. And a step-up ring is essentially a ring that fits one end of a lens and it attaches to the next. So I was, okay, I'll get that. So I got a step-up ring, right? And come to find out, this step-up ring, the thread is way too shallow. So with an anamorphic lens, it needs to be upright. It needs the oval shape of the lens has to be straight up vertically. Because if it's swayed anyway, it's gonna really distort your image. So I was like, oh crap, I can't turn it fully. And I'm like, this is not working. It's not working. And again, I'm like frustrated with myself, going back and forth. I was like, okay, I gotta figure out something. And if you were following my Instagram story, if you were following me on Instagram, you would have seen my little rant going across and trying to figure out a solution. So I went back to the camera store and I said, hey, look, this is where I'm at right now. I have this adapter, I have this lens that doesn't fit. Can you help me out? And the camera store I went to is Pittman Camera Store here in Miami. It's probably like only 2 camera stores here in the city, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. But they were kind enough to help me out. We spent almost 40 minutes figuring out different threads and figuring out what they had in stock and things like that. So we came to a solution where we attached a 52 step-up ring to 77. And then attached a 77 step down ring to 62. So we kind of smashed these two together, and essentially it did work. And actually here's some test shots that I shot. So ideally you would want to have a lens that has the same filter thread as your adapter, so you won't have any problems with vignetting and things like that. So when I was panning with the camera, you can see where the edge of the step down filter, since it's a little bit smaller, you can see the edge of it here and there. So it's best when it's straight on. It doesn't have a lot of vignetting, which is pretty awesome actually. But as soon as you start moving that camera, you're gonna see the edges of the ring. So lesson learned for myself. I gotta plan a little bit better before I make a bigger purchase. I mean, I'm okay with the lens. I'm probably gonna use the lens, but if I can sell it, that'd be great. And a cool thing actually, I really like my Veydra lenses, and I was like, oh, I should just try to get a step down ring to fit onto this adapter. So that's exactly what I did. It doesn't focus. So this is the anamorphic adapter attached to one of my favorite lenses, the 35 Veydra lens. And yeah, I don't know if you can see down there. You can see the camera. But yeah, this fits. This is 77 to 62. Focus, Bayak, focus. Yeah, I can hand hold this without no problem. I didn't see a lot of vignette from the step down ring, but I'm gonna test it out when I get back outside. Of course, I have my filter, the black black satin. So yeah, I'm actually really excited how this looks. I really love the contrast out of this lens and the color. If you've probably seen my little video of my baby cousin Luke with this lens, but I'm super excited to shoot with it today. So yeah, that's the lesson of the story. Really look at the gear and really think through all of the little things before making the purchase. I could have saved myself some headache, but it is what it is right now. Yeah, all right, deuces, y'all.